Greetings all, it's Dr. Bankhead here at the Struggle in Thinking Out Loud, and I'm going to pick up today on part 11 of Self-Love is the Portal to Joy. And I know recently I've been talking about attaining and maintaining your physical and mental health. And I covered topics such as the physical and mental body. No, that was not right. The physical and energy body and mindset. And you're probably wondering, what has that got to do with joy? What has that got to do with self-love? Well, I'm going to explain, hopefully, so that it makes a little sense. We were not taught about our energy body. We were not taught about our chakras. We were not taught about our ability to use intuition. We were not taught about our psychic gifts. We were not taught about many things that are related to spirituality. And our spiritual body, our spiritual muscles are weak. Our intuition, we may go by a gut feeling from time to time. However, it's unlikely that we're using our intuition as a guide throughout the day, when that is possible to do. It's possible to yield to your intuition. It's possible to be guided. It's possible to be sensitive to supernatural, angelic, ancestral beings. But that sensitivity is dulled when our bodies are busy processing information unnecessarily. That means that's unnecessary luggage to the body. You may not see it, you may not feel it in the sense that it's not like going from a 5-pound bag to a 25-pound bag, but spiritually, it's heavy. And when it's heavy spiritually, you're going to be worried. You're going to be sad. You're going to be depressed. The idea is you want to lighten your load. You want to feel ease. You want to feel joy. You want to feel happiness. You want to feel peace. You want to feel calm. You want to feel tranquility. And that requires lightening your load. I'm going to take a moment to quote a Bible verse. Matthew 11:28 through 30. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. In reflecting on that scripture, I found it very interesting that at the end he says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And do you know the word light can mean more than one thing? It could mean that the burden is not as heavy as it was before, or it means that my burden is light. Ta-da! And if the burden is light, the brilliance of the burden, ta-da! I mean, it's just an amazing thought to think that the yoke of the divine is easy and the burden is brilliance. How about that? Isn't that an interesting point of view? So the goal is to lighten your burden in life. And whether it's a load that's not quite as heavy, or it's becoming more brilliant, it's a win. It's a win for you. So this is why we're looking at things that have an impact on the body, because we want to lighten our load. We want to lighten it in every possible way, because the body is constantly receiving information, whether it's in the spiritual realm, excuse me, or it's in the physical realm. In the physical realm, we're receiving information in the air we breathe. We're receiving information by the resonance of the earth, the frequency of the earth. We're receiving information telepathically, whether we believe it or not, from the individuals in our space. We're receiving pulls on our energy from individuals. If you're in a good spirit and someone's in a bad spirit, the person that's in the bad spirit might be pulling on your good spirit, so you'll be feeling a little drained. And in addition to that, there's the food that you're eating and your body has to process. And I mean, there's a lot of information out there about the size of your intestinal tract and what can go through it faster and what takes longer, etc., etc. And so everything that your body is processing it, whether it's food or whether it's the air that you breathe, everything is having an impact on you. And this is why we were looking at the clothes that you wear, and we're going to be looking at nutrition shortly. All right, this is Dr. Bankhead at The Struggle In, thinking out loud, hoping I've explained a little bit more about why we're talking about what seems to be off topics when we're talking about self-love. But hey, if you're loving yourself, don't you want to have the best, strongest body that you can have? I mean, I would think so. Anyway, check in with me tomorrow. This is Dr. Bankhead at The Struggle In, thinking out loud. I am grateful because I am fully great. You are grateful because you're fully great. Say it with me. I am grateful for I am fully great. All right. Have a great day.